Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech with myself and Marta for another First Impressions review. This time we're having a look at Victor Vran, which is an action RPG kind of like Diablo by Haemimont Games and published by Euro Video Median. It is currently 10% off on Steam, making it £14.39 and full price is £15.99, so fairly cheap and cheerful. Now let's have a look at the options menu. Now just right off the bat you can use either keyboard and mouse or controller. I'm currently using controller and it works just fine. Obviously it's entirely down to your preference. Yes, you can bind the keys on the keyboard. So anyway, if we go down to video, as you can see, some fairly decent options menu, and there is more as well if you keep on going. I've turned Bloom off just because I really don't like Bloom, but other than that I've got everything cranked up pretty much, apart from MSA, but I'll leave that where it is because I don't want it to mess with the record. But still a nice array of options, and it's not a bad looking game. Obviously it's got this sort of top down style. There we go. You know, it doesn't look amazing, it's not like, you know, oh my god, IGN 10 out of 10 graphics or anything, but it looks pretty nice, it has its own style and I rather like it. So, this is fairly early on in the game. I will probably do a video later on in the game once I've played a bit more. This is kind of like the early impressions. As you can see, it's a Diablo style game. We've got a few abilities down at the bottom. We haven't unlocked a huge amount just yet, but I have leveled up a couple of times. As for leveling up, if we go here you can see my current equipment, and I've got a few different goodies unlocked. That's actually better than the shotgun I currently have, so I'm just going to equip that. You start with the sword, and the sword is not really satisfying to use. I'm just going to throw it out there. That didn't give a great first impression of the combat, but you get the shotgun really quickly, and the shotgun is a really fun to use. And so you've got consumables. When you level up, you get a destiny card. And basically you have to have a slot for each card when you level up to get points, and each destiny card kind of has different effects. I've got more health as well as more melee range damage as well, so that's kind of the level up system that they've got in place. So yeah, it literally is a dungeon crawler. You run around, you shoot stuff, or stab stuff, or smash stuff with a hammer, depending on your preference. You collect loot, and you get random boosts, kind of like in Diablo as well. So you're a hunter, and you've come to basically help them, as things are not exactly good, as these are the Royal Gardens, and they're currently full of skeletons, which is probably not what you want. So what do I think of the gameplay? It's pretty good actually. I think it's fun and fluid and satisfying. As I said, I was kind of like, when I had the sword I was not particularly impressed. You've probably recognised that voice. I'm pretty convinced it's Geralt's voice. Anyways, I was saying, I think the gameplay is pretty fluid. You can of course do a dodge roll, and you've got various different abilities. And what I actually quite like is if I use an ability, obviously it goes on cooldown, apart from my standard fire thing. But then if I try to use it again, it tells me how long I have to wait, like in seconds, which is really good. It's just really handy, like, okay, here's how long I've got to wait before I can unleash hell, basically, which I really like. It's a simple thing, but it is pretty useful. So what I like about the combat of this game is it really encourages you to keep moving, to kind of roll around and not take huge amounts of damage. I haven't had too much of a problem with, I haven't died yet or anything, but this is fairly, pardon me, early on in the game. I did have like 12 health potions, now I have 8, so I have healed a few times, but this game is a fond of hordes. It loves to throw multiple enemies at you, as you can kind of tell. And there seems to be a decent area variety. I started in like a town kind of area, and now I'm in the Royal Gardens, which itself has kind of changed quite a bit as I've wandered around in it. And now we've run into something a bit stronger.
A fallen hunter. One less sword on our side. One more life claimed by the void.
And as you can see, I have that, which is basically like a demon power. And you only can use that once you've charged up enough overdrive. And once you've done that, which naturally, as you'd expect, you gain overdrive by dealing damage, and obviously taking damage as well. You can unleash some fireballs, and I'd imagine as well, oh that's not me, that you can unlock different abilities for your demon power as you go on. Oh, okay, he's still alive. I thought he was dead, but no, come here. Oh, I've got spiders as well, which isn't good. Whee! I got stuff, which I'll get in just a minute when I'm not being attacked by spiddies. That would be grand. Oh, yay! I leveled up. Alright, so let's deal with these guys and then I'll show you to level up system. So the shotgun has quite a bit of meat to it. Obviously there's different weapons, but so far the shotgun is my favourite. And as I said, the combat is fun, it's fast, it's fluid, it's satisfying, apart from the sword, but maybe it's just the starter sword. Oh, we can now equip a second weapon, perfect timing. You can now equip a second weapon of your choice. In combat you can freely switch between your first and second weapon. Okay. In addition to new ability, you will gain a bonus item on each level. Please select your reward. Okay, so we've got another shotgun or a scythe. Ooh, I like the sound of the scythe. Let's do that. So how do I actually switch? How do I? Ah, so if I press that, then holy crap, that looks awesome. All right, I am going to use this for a bit and see how it goes. See if this melee is perhaps a little better. So yeah, overall, I'm liking it. It's got an interesting story. He's kind of gone on a little bit of a holiday. Well, he's left you for a minute, but there was a sort of demon, I'm guessing, who's like talking to you in your mind, and he's definitely not a friend. He's kind of taunting you. He keeps calling you Vicky instead of Victor. So it's definitely something a bit iffy going on. And there are sort of different dungeon areas, as you can see. I've discovered the Befouled Tomb, and earlier on in the gardens there was another area that I actually physically couldn't go in because I wasn't a high enough level, so there definitely is reason to go back to old areas. It was like level 10 only or something, or an up obviously. And physically wouldn't let you in unless you were strong enough, so there's definitely exploration.
Until I told.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, come here. There we go. I'm liking the scythe actually. It's good. It's good. Obviously I can switch between the two if I wish. Oh. You escaped my wrath, how dare you. Let's try this. Ooh, okay. I like you that.
Who's that glowing leaf?
Let's find out.
The day is done, and the darkness falls from the wings of night as a feather is wafted downward from an eagle in his flight.
I agree with whatever it is you just said. I totally 100% agree with whatever you just said. I totally agree. Yes, as you can see, it's very fluid, encourages you to keep moving. Very, very fluid indeed. it is meaty, but I feel like it lacks a little bit of punch, but it's not a unsatisfying experience. I just really love like the torchlight style, which has an insane amount of impact each time you you know, kill an enemy or whatever. So yeah, I kind of wish it was like that, but I could use some health actually, if you don't mind. There we go. But that's not to say it's bad, it's just I kind of pine for that, if you know what I mean. Oh dear, there's a lot of people down there. Okay. Okay, I have to wait a while to switch again. Let's use our spin. So, overall, I actually really like it, and I think it's pretty reasonable so far for the price. As I said, this is a first impressions, so please don't take it as a full review, because it is totally not. But overall, I like it. If you're looking for a Diablo-style game, this is definitely one to check out. It's fairly cheap. 15 bucks is, in my opinion, not too much to pay. Seems slick, the sound is really good, controls are tight, no complaints there. It's fine on controller, as I said. As I said, you can use a keyboard and mouse, as I said previously, but I just thought, oh, it has controller support, I'll try it, and it's fine. I actually kind of prefer that, to be honest, if I can get the option. And overall, I'm pretty damn impressed. I like the setting, the story is interesting enough to keep me curious as to what's going on.
Go get it.
Shut up. So, my demon friend is trolling me again. Which is not very nice. It's not very nice. Come. There we go. Oh, really? Loot? I do, actually. Ooh. Hoo hoo hoo. I like the sound of a piercing shotgun. Let's see. Alright. Let's equip that. And I've got the sun. Cause an explosion on overkill. As you can see, I've got not a new Destiny card, but though I don't have enough slots to equip it, unless I want to overwrite. Ooh, whoops! Something that I've already got, which is not exactly. I don't know. I mean, obviously down to you, but I'm not overly keen on the idea of losing health, because you do actually take quite a bit of damage because this game loves hordes so much. Apologies, hoovering when I'm trying to record is not really something I enjoy. So overall, would I recommend Victor Vran? And the answer is yes. If you like Diablo / Torchlight style games, it is very well executed. It looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not amazing graphically, but it's nice enough. Wait, do I want to go back there? Reach the sepulchre of the damned. Hang on. How do I get to my map? Where's my map? Okay, I kind of wanted to zoom in on the map, but never mind. Yeah, as I was saying, it is pretty damn well executed. Music is good, controls are good, there seems to be a good range of abilities, story is interesting, and graphically it's nice, not amazing as I said before, but pretty damn good. And overall, voice acting is good. It's got Gerald's voice, which is always nice. And overall, just a very well executed experience for a fairly reasonable price as well. So yeah, I definitely would recommend Victor Vran for your enjoyment if you're into this sort of game. It seems to be a decent amount of challenge as well, mostly from the amount of enemies that it loves to throw at you. Excuse me. But it's started out fairly easily, but quickly ramped up to more difficult encounters, which I definitely appreciate. definitely encourages exploration, as I said, with the different areas that you can find that you might not be strong enough for, so you definitely have a reason to kind of explore and go back to areas that you previously have been to, and stuff like that. Oh, that wall was pretend. Alright, slightly unexpected. Woohoo! I found a thing. Can I get over that? Oh, come on, I must be able to get over that. Oh, and you can kind of wall jump like that as well to get up to places, but it doesn't look like I can get up there. No. Alrighty, fair enough. So yeah, overall I would indeed recommend Victor Vran, currently available for the grand price of £14.39 or £15.99 or your regional equivalent. That is me done for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.